In Bones here, and this is like part 6 in a little series on go bags. And a go bag is just a bare essentials bag that has first aid, trauma, survival, a little bit of food, and some water. And it's small enough you could just throw in the trunk of your car and leave. And I started thinking after I did a little bit on the survival kit about certain aspects of the survival kit that may need highlighted, and one of those is flashlights. And you really kind of need two. You need redundancy on this particular issue, because if it goes out, that's a pretty important piece of kit, and you need to have spare batteries. And I already did a video on this that some of you might have seen, and it sucked, so I'm redoing it, and I'll probably take that one down. Now, I do have two flashlights that I tend to use and gravitate towards, and I'm going to cover those right now. One of them is my main flashlight, and that's, easily accessible on the outside of my kit, and that's this one right here, and that is the Maelstrom G5 by 4.7s. And then the other one, I usually, where's that on the bag? Well, I usually have that on my person, so indirectly it's always with the bag. And if I leave the house, I'll at the very least throw it in the car, which is where the bag is. So, and that is this one right here. This is also by 4.7s. This is the Quirk Mini AA squared, and this is the light that I'm going to recommend if you don't want to watch any further, that you go out and buy for your kit. This is the light. I just ordered 2 more, and they're actually going in my wife's kit and my mother's kit. You can see there's one there, and there's one there. And then here, just as size comparison, here's how big this is compared to an ink pen. What do you get out of a flashlight the size of an ink pen? Well, you get 7 modes actually, so it's a highly capable light, and that's, you twist on, and you get high, medium, and low. That right there should be high. So it's always going to start on low, and then go to medium, and then go to high. Now if you twist those fast enough, it'll switch over, and you'll get beacon 1, beacon 2, SOS, and strobe. Now, why 4.7s? Well, the conventional wisdom says if you're going to bet your life on a flashlight, it better be a Surefire. And that's great, but I don't have the type of money it costs to buy a Surefire light. So I started looking around initially at weapons lights, and what I can, what would be another brand that I could really bet my life on. And 4.7s kept popping up, and I was like, well, who the hell is 4.7s? And I did a little research on the company, and then decided that I would try it out. And this Maelstrom G5, the G5 was the light I bought first, and I have to say it's an amazing light. It has the same 7 modes, but the high mode on this one, and instead of being turned on by twisting the front cap, it actually has an end plate here, and the highlight of this light is 350 lumens, and that is bright. And you saw that the iPad right there dimmed itself trying to compensate for how bright this light is. If you use the high mode in a building as a weapons light, you'll blind yourself off of white walls. So it's pretty gnarly. And it's got this gnarly bezel up top here, which can be changed out. It comes with 2. It comes with a standard one, but that thing is so cool. There's no way I'm going to run the other one. Also, right here, this little thing that allows you to grip it easily, that comes off also. and this pocket clip will come off, and it's 1 inch in diameter light, so it'll fit most weapons mounts. And like I said, it has the same 7 modes: high, medium, low, beacon 1 and 2, strobe, and an SOS. Also, in the first video, I forgot to show a key feature of why these lights are so badass. They're durable as hell, but they will also, they're waterproof. There you go. And I'm just going to leave that in the water for the rest of the video. And, oh, one more thing about this light. It runs off of CR123 batteries. They're not the cheapest, but you're getting 350 frickin' lumens out of it. So, you can't have everything. At least there, you know. I've dumped on them a little bit. I've dropped them on the concrete. I've banged on them. And, now I'm leaving it in water. So, you know, if it rains on you, if you drop it in a creek, if it's going through the snow, whatever, the light is not going to fail. Now, onto this one, which is something, like I said, you have the 4 modes. It's tiny. What I really love about it is it actually runs off of 2 AA batteries. So, and that's about, you know, one mini mag light that runs off 2 AA's is gonna be about 1.5 times this size. This is super light. They mounted the pocket clip up high, so when it sits down in your pocket, you put it in your pocket, nothing's sticking out, and it's very, very easy to carry. I hardly ever notice I have it on me. What do you get out of 2 AA batteries? Well, seriously. 180 lumens out the front. That's good for about 100 meters, 100 yards to identify a person. I have weapons lights that are actually less than that. Now, will that go all day? Not off of 2 AA batteries. It's not going to go all day. I think high is actually only going to be about 2 hours, but low, which you can use in most situations, is going to run for like 3 days continuous. Also, this end cap they put on there is flat, and what that allows you to do is, there you go, you're seeing beacon right there. So I'm going to turn it off. We're going to go low, medium, and high. That's my cat. And I'm going to go ahead and set that down on the end plate and come over here and shut the light off. And you could see if you were camping or something and you needed to set that on, you know, a table, a book, throw a book down, put it on a book, that if you're in the middle of nowhere in a pinch, you can illuminate, you know, whatever you needed to. Just, you know, like always, carry spare batteries. Also, I dig the lanyard that they give you with this. It is a very, very well-made clip. It's just everything about 4.7s is high quality. I mean, come on, man. They send you extra O-rings for just in case you're wondering. Come on, let's go high. Also, completely waterproof. So, it's waterproof to a meter. So don't go diving with it. But as long as you're not diving, you're gonna be fine. And they give you extra O-rings. And yes, I'm still doing this off nothing but the flashlight. Okay? This is, you know, pretty much a stunning light for the size, the weight that they did it off of. And I mean, come on, look at the frickin' just the packaging alone lets you know 4.7s really isn't messing around. I bought both of these lights on Amazon. You know, is the G5 is that you know, a little pricey. Yeah, I think I paid about $100, but it also comes with a sheath, a dedicated MOLLE sheath, pouch, whatever you want to call it, that will attach to Molly gear, and it's actually kind of it's a hard case. So I've never had the light turn on me when it's in the case, and that's important on a 150 lumen light because those CR123 batteries, one, they're expensive. Two, 350 lumens will burn them out probably pretty quick if you left it on. And the last thing you want to do is go to your go bag and grab your flashlight and whatever. You never know when this is gonna come into play. You may need to come across a car accident. You're in the desert. You may need one light to throw out in the middle of the road in beacon mode to let oncoming traffic know that there's an accident there because there's no street lights or whatever, and then you may need one light because you're bandaging people up. You don't know, and so I consider the 2 flashlights bare essentials. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. I think this is a much better video than the other one, so the other one's getting replaced. All right, I'm out.